And we're here with two other brilliant scientists who have an invention that I can actually say is eye-opening. So, Timothy, explain to me why exactly you chose this particular project to start with together, Tony.
Our project here goes by the name Obstacle Avoidance Headgear. An obstacle avoidance headgear is mainly based to help the visually impaired navigate through new areas and even their recent areas with or even with no supervision. The obstacle avoidance headgear has an ultrasonic distance sensor that detects the distance between the user and the obstacle that is in front of him. After the distance has been detected through the ultrasonic distance sensor, it sends the data to the Arduino Uno that acts as the brain of our device. And the Arduino Uno decides on whether to alert the user or not through an alarming sound that is in form of beeps. So the program distance according to our device it's 1.5 meters. So if an obstacle is greater than 1.5 meters, there's no alarming sound that is produced. This shows that it's safe for the user to head on that direction. But if the distance between the obstacle and the user is less than 1.5 meters, then it beeps in alarming sound to show the user that it's not safe for you to head on that direction. Yes.
And Tony, why did you choose such a particular project to work together with Timothy?
Okay, I chose Timothy because he's someone who likes doing research and likes mostly doing research on technology and how artificial intelligence is going on in the whole world. Yes.
And why the observer? Why this particular machine? Like it's meant to help somebody who is blind, who has trouble seeing. Correct?
Yes.
Is there any personal reason as to why you decided to choose this particular method to help guys who have sight problems?
Yes, there was someone at home who was related to me, and he went out to work in a construction site near our home, and he got hurt by a metal that was hanging somewhere in the construction site. This made me to just become curious, and that's why I followed Timothy and we started our research. Yes, there are very many challenges. One of them being that our school was not able to provide funds for the project because that was not our final product, because we wanted to have a camera with it and an earphone-like device so that we can minimize the noise pollution that is produced by the obstacle avoidance headgear. And also we wanted to use machine vision and artificial intelligence and also the machine learning technologies, of which we are not that familiar with, but we are still doing research.
And during your research, what findings did you calculate to come up with your observation on headgear?
During the research, we found out that an ultrasonic distance sensor is able to detect distance even more than the program distance that we used, and also the Arduino Uno could also be used in programming so that it could send the data and also alarm the user. Yes.
And what impact are you looking for in a humanitarian perspective? Either one of you, Timothy, Tony, either one of you can answer this. To help, because your main objective here is to help guys who are blind. Right?
Yes.
So, is there anybody within your community or within your close personal circles that you really wanted to help in this kind of situation? I'll start with you, Tony.
Yes. So, the person that I want to help in our community is my cousin, or I can just say my brother because I stay with him. So, I just want to help him so that he can be able to see his environment and live as I live, as I a normal person live. Yes.
And to me, it's not even a person who is a member of my family, but it's my neighbor. I have a neighbor who is visually impaired, and I see that he finds it difficult for him to navigate through the areas. So through this device, I'm sure that he will be helped and will be able to navigate through other areas and also give part for the people who used to supervise him to do something else. Yes.
It also gives them an avenue to actually work independently with your device, right?
Yes.
And with that, we start creating change. So thank you so much for your time, Timothy and Tony. And I really do hope you all the best with your invention.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Welcome.
I am your host.